Our original idea was we were going to do a slightly different market and a slightly different focus. The more we got into the weight loss program, the more I thought this was going to be a winner. Ed agreed, thought it would be really good, got to know Mark Alfieri briefly. So we started saying we're working on the weight loss group. We want more beta tests. We want more data, et cetera, et cetera. My experience was Incredible Discoveries said that they put a high premium on character, follow-through, commitment, discipline, integrity. Those are qualities that are essential as far as I'm concerned. I refuse to work with either vendors or partners or clients that demonstrate something less than complete character. And much to my delight in my professional career now, I have the luxury of determining who I want to work with. And so as a result, my experience of this particular company was different from my initial impressions of people in the same kind of business out there. Because unfortunately people in the business, as you know, generally have a reputation, perhaps deserved, of being less than full of integrity. So my experience so far was the character qualities, the commitments tested over 18 months was very good. Then I put Hannah on figuring out how to create the product with you guys, and I put a lot of pressure on her, and she had ongoing contact with you guys, and my experience from her was that it was solid, on time, working the way it's supposed to work. When you dropped the ball, you admitted it and fixed it and all that. So then we came out and we've done the shoot, and my experience, frankly, my expectations have been exceeded, and my expectations are generally very high. Clean, neat, trustworthy, loyal, brave, polite, professional. Certainly the setup here is obviously well done. You got multiple cameras. It looks like you know what you're doing. I was particularly impressed both with you, Jason, just in terms of your command and putting up with a strong character like myself. And I was particularly very impressed with David because most of the time the talking head is generally vacuous. And I've talked with countless ones that, you know, are very good looking, but at the end of the day there's an absence of there. On the other hand, with David, he did his homework, he listened to the material, he talked as if he knew what he was talking about. We had a good chemistry between us. So David was, in my view, a very good choice. And when we do our next one of these, I'm going to want David on that program if I can. We have yet to do, of course, post-production. We have yet to look at the final product to make sure we're happy, but it would appear from my view that we've got a good partnership arrangement going forward. Of course, I've invested a bunch of money, as have you so far, so because I'm a partner as opposed to somebody where I'm going to get a little bit at the end, I want a hell of a return on this investment, because between my company and my time and my investment, I've invested a lot of money, a lot of time, and I want to hit it out of the park. My first impression is that I think we will hit it out of the park. My experience of you and David and the people around here is that it's a real good program, and if you were to ask me what changes I would want slightly, it'd be fine-tuning stuff. Having said that, I'm delighted to tell you that I am pleased so far to the point where my expectations are met and slightly exceeded.